Brian and Vern Ackmoody, along with their wives, operate Ackmoody Farms in Union City, Michigan, just a few miles north of the Indiana border. Their father first farmed the land in 1954, and now, along with soybeans and corn, they've diversified into growing processing tomatoes. They grow 8 different Roma-type varieties on 410 acres, with roughly 11,000 plants per acre. And they're growing on ground in Branch County that's conducive for the crop.
We really need a sandy loam soil as stone-free as possible, preferably no stones at all. The tomatoes will thrive in the sandy loam. They do require irrigation on those types of soil, but the sandy loam works very good.
A year ago we were complaining about not enough heat. Now this year we've got too much heat. The product has been hurt a little bit by an extended period of time of 90 degrees or better. So each year is different. That's the challenge. I think that's the biggest challenge in any farming, is there's no 2 years the same. And but that's also what makes it fun. There's different things every day we come out here. So I think that's probably what I enjoy about it the most.
When the tomatoes are ready for processing, the plants are spread apart with a vine trainer, followed by a harvester that loads on the go into bathtub-like trailers, which are trucked from the field to the processing facility in a timely manner.
It has to be a team effort, and it truly does. I mean, there's a lot of organization to this thing as far as the semi-loads that we send down there per day. You just can't stockpile these tomatoes and harvest and process them throughout the year. You got to process them when they come there, and that's just organizing and getting that each day's flow right. It takes teamwork.
In the 15 years the Ackmoodys have been growing tomatoes, there's not been a processing facility in Michigan to take their crop. So they head 2 hours south to Red Gold in Geneva, Indiana. It's one of 3 year-round manufacturing facilities operated by the family-owned business started in 1942. 4 generations strong, Red Gold is the nation's largest privately owned tomato processor, employing 1,600 people during pack time, as it's called, the 8 to 10 week period when Red Gold tomatoes are harvested and canned into over 50 tomato-based products.
We utilize the whole southern tier of counties in Michigan for our production, all the way from the Coldwater in the central area all the way east towards Monroe. The Michigan growers have been long-term traditional growers, and they know what they're doing. They have a real passion for delivering high-quality tomatoes, and we are glad to utilize that expertise.
Red Gold's mission statement is to produce the freshest, best-tasting tomato products in the world. Part of achieving the #1 brand of canned tomato products in many Midwest and Southern markets comes from vertical integration. It starts by raising hybrid seedlings for their growers. It continues with a Red Gold representative visiting a grower's field every 7 to 10 days to ensure a superior yield. And it ends with 32 tons of tomatoes on average harvested from 1 acre of land.
We at Red Gold believe strongly in having an excellent grower-company relationship. We want to have a relationship that's as an advocate instead of an adversary. Too many company-grower contracting relationships are based on the fact of who can get ahead of which side, and that's not the way we like to conduct our business, and we think the long-term relationship we have with our growers has been a real strength for our company and its quality and in its growth.
Red Gold's dedication to success means strong support for their growers in Indiana, Ohio, and Michigan. For the Ackmoodys, it means that support will allow them to farm for years to come.
Red Gold is a family-owned operation still, just like Ackmoody Farms is, and I think they have been on the side of the grower and producer. That is a benefit to all of us. I think they take in mind, obviously, the bottom dollar is important to the Red Gold Canning Company, as it is any business.
A lot of people want to talk about sustainability in a lot of different terms, but have rarely a really good definition for what that is. We strongly believe that's the best definition of sustainability is the fact that the next generation of farmers, particularly like the Ackmoodys and all of our other southern Michigan growers, will give their farm to the next generation in better shape than what they received it from the prior generation. And that is the true definition of sustainability.
Learn more about Red Gold tomatoes, the health benefits from including them in your diet, and recipes for meals morning, noon, and night at www.redgoldtomatoes.com.